This is Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety. There's some smart things I noticed I did. One was I was able to finally mark down what's actually straight, and that's based on the edge line, like the middle of this waistline, or the middle of the edge of the waistband. So there's the edge, there's the middle, right, left, or whatever you want to call it, and then all the way down there is this has to be parallel. This edge has to be parallel to that edge. And also, while I was stretching these pants out to make it flat on the bottom and on the top, I also noticed that I'm like, hey, why can't I move oh, see, I pinned the waistbands together so that they stay together. So I forgot I did that. So it's another smart move on my part. And then I also put in a little cup there, along with this stuff here, chalk. I put the marker. I could probably use the purple marker for when I draw a line and cut it real quickly. And I put the denim thread, the top stitch is thread as well, in that little cup. And looks like I had a designation for this cup. Etch a name on white, blue, pink jeans. Small patch, i.e. stitch freehand. I'm not sure what that means. With a fabric chalk, probably fabric marker. Anyway, that's good there. Again, very super careful because that's hot. You know, eventually I'll get a more clear space, but for now I'll just stay cognizant of that hot spot. But I need to make this like flat. I made this mostly flat. I just need to make this one flat as well. So as you can see, it's puckering right now, whereas that is not. But I can do that pretty quickly. I'll just get my friend down there, which is this stuff, and that this way. You see that it's already going down, and I don't feel bad about spraying all this because that's corkboard underneath there. I mean, you know, eventually there's too much water, but for now it's not bad. It's just doing its thing. It's doing its part. But yeah, pull this outwards so I can completely flatten it down. That's what I'm gonna do. Flatten it down, and then unpucker the puckeries parts. It's already flattening itself with just spray. Eventually I want to do the same cross hair deal as I did on that end too, but for now we're just flattening it out. And this is why it took a long time to decide when I would like to do the jeans. There's just so much that can go wrong, you know. I want that to show up for me, not like bunch up like that, but yeah, that way it's interesting. Oh, so that's what it was. This is ironed, so it's in that orientation. Okay, all right, I get it. I'll just have to do that then. And that's the edge of the ironing, pressing board, I should say. So that way I can just press it and it'll be completely pressed and flapping, kind of like that. And that side kind of does the same thing. You know, just sort of presses in that direction, and that's where it goes. Make sure there's no bumps underneath there. I don't like the bumps. And essentially that I can just, you know, make sure there's no bumps underneath there that are not accounted for. Look at those bumps. It's a pocket bump. Yeah. Anyway, that's probably pockets. I don't know. Can I feel what's underneath there? Make sure there's no bumps, essentially. And I'm seeing how this is supposed to go as I'm going over just with one hand here. Yep. Do it yourself lesson. Hey, like, oh, that feels. Oh, that's actually the rim of the pocket. that bump's supposed to be there. It's permanent. It's sewn in. So that's good. And I'm just sort of doing like a hand iron looking movement to move that this direction. And going outward as flatly as possible so that there's no problems. Alright. I think that's probably about as good as I'm going to get. Granted, I'm going to let that hang as loose as it wants to right now. Now, my goal was just to get this thing sitting flat, kind of like that is right now. Well, now I'll just press it into space and spray the water on this stuff too. It doesn't seem to want to sit down. It's okay. It will listen. I will speak. And got that side too. Again, this is why I took the longest amount of time. This is why I took the longest amount of time to do blue jeans, because, you know, there's so much to learn. So I had to get my little buddy there that's not supposed to be there. Straighten that up a bit. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, this thing out of nowhere. It's cool. Alright, well, it's basically warm, so that's what I like. I definitely want to go here. Where I was, I'm going to turn that up a little bit. How it was. Now, what I want to do, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me a second, record pause. Alright, so grab them for this. And there you go. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do another. See, it's already starting to behave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you don't have to press as long. Whoa. When you have the clapperboard. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, it's behaving. And then let's go ahead and knock it down some more. See, it's starting to unpucker a little bit more. It's okay. I'm just showing who's boss here. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 seconds. I'll flatten that with my finger a little bit. And then put that on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need to flatten it out, dry it out some more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most times you just have to count. There's a 5. And it's like pretty cool. Alright, so let's go to the spots that were marked as they were made wet. Like that spot right there. Kind of do this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And keep that cloth pulled together because you don't want to mess up the nice corkboard underneath. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. See how flat weight? Ooh, nice, nicely pressed, nicely pressed. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do this along the edge here because I want this super flat. Like that part's cool. I'm not touching that part. This part, not so cool yet. Working it down though. And then we're going to go right along the edge here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I get that like this? Now I'm going to go ahead and just hold it down on the area that I was, holding it down on those couple times. 3, 4, 5 or longer. No big deal. And same idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, I'm trying to keep this thing in line here. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then again, put this on the whole area. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, nice and warm. 3, 6. Okay, whatever. All right. Now, where were we? Oh yeah. Get this big wet spot in here. Just press it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's been wet for a while. 10. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this guy. Get that ridge back up there where its buddy is. Nice and flat. That is flat. 4, 5, 6. And then I'd see my idea here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, that little area likes to, try to come up. Don't let it. See, it's totally going down. Keep on working it more and more, so eventually it's just like not a problem. And we're gonna go and do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and it's coming up. It's becoming what it needs to become. 1, 2, 3. Just pull that out. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's do one last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you see, I think this other side has been kind of cool over here because I've just let it lay and sit for about a week in pretty humid weather. That's about as straight and flat as I'm going to get that. And you see these people, the staff members who did the cuts last time, cut this very unevenly. See, because part of that, the bottom is sticking out. Like I'm pressing it, I'm trying to roll it forward. It's not really rolling forward. It was cut a little bit unevenly. Though it doesn't matter, nobody's going to notice, but technically, but I'll fix that. Anyway, I'm going to let this thing soak up in the moisture. And I'm going to say this is going to be the whole process. Again, that is flat like crazy, so we like this. We're sticking with this. It's 100% good. Not getting caught up on anything. A little bit clean there. Look at that. Dang it. I need to move this thing a little bit. It's doing its job, but too well. Check it out. Ooh. Yes. Nice and clean area. Cool. Alright, well, I think the pressing part is basically done. Where I'm just placing this thing back in its form and almost done. I'm almost to the point where I can actually cut. I'm going to cut this side first so that it's driest first. That side's been sitting the longest, been the most relaxed and situated. So I think that side will be easier to cut. I just need to make the same measurements from the center of the waistband all the way, center of the edge of the waistband all the way down to the center of the edge of the fabric. What do they call that? The salvage, or I cannot remember. Well, anyway, this is Jeremy, Mr. Variety, cutting in the area of fabric and design for whoneedsdesigners.com. I'm cutting, and before cutting, preparing the shape, measuring it twice for whoneedsdesigners.com. Thanks for joining me for this session of thanks. Peace. Just remember, every day, give it your all, but not too much. Visit twitch.tv/music forum, twitch.tv/music forum, whoneedsdesigners.com. Scan the code.